One thing is what I love in your writing is while you write in English, and I don't know if you've had any Africa writers push back on that, you use many non-English words, Arabic, Swahili, even Hindi words like shabash and tiari and many others. But these words are never in italics in your books or translated or explained in brackets or even in a glossary of terms at the end. This is a deliberate part of your writing. Is it linked to a particular vision how English is or should be? Do you use any of these non-English words in your everyday conversation or your lectures? And what has been the reaction? Give us some examples of when you look at somebody and say shabash, or a student. Have they looked at you as though you're a little crazy or what?
Let me first explain why they're there.
Yes.
Partly because I grew up in a multilingual culture. We on the coast of East Africa were open to influences from South Arabia, from India, from even further afield, from Malaya, even from China. We were not unfamiliar. We were visited by people from all of these places, some of whom stayed, some of whom went back, and so on. And they left something behind, always. Of course, they left their stories, they left their cuisine, they left their languages. And sometimes they took some of ours as well with them.
Right.
Religion, etc., all of these things. So when I say multilingual, I really mean something even more than that. It's really, we were part of a kind of Indian Ocean cosmopolitan web, as it were. So stories about India, about Bombay, as it used to be, or other places, particularly on the western side of India, were regular and common. We had Indian communities of all kinds: Muslim Indians, Hindu Indians, Ismaili. We had people from etc.
Right.
As well as people from different parts of the Gulf. So all of this meant that the language itself, the language we spoke in an everyday way, was kind of intermingled as well with all of these words. You didn't need to translate what gari meant to anyone. They knew you meant a cart or a car or something like that. Nor did you need to translate certain English words or certain Arabic words. They were all part of the language in this way. So when I come to writing, sometimes there isn't an exact word in English which will substitute there, which will do the same job as that word.
Right.
For example, when you speak of a person who has passed on, who has died, in Swahili, and in Islam generally, but certainly in Swahili, you say marehemu, and this is a way of showing respect.
Right.
So marehemu means may God's mercy on this person.
Right.
Now there isn't an expression like that that wouldn't sound pompous if you wrote it in English.
Quite true.
Because this would be an everyday way of speaking about somebody. So that's the reason. That there isn't always an exact alternative.
Right.
So I leave it there, and I like the texture it produces. So
Yeah,
that's why they're there.
That's a lovely way to put it. I've understood it now.